Prior military are big game for scam artists. Hey, I am Chuck the Bureaucrat, and you might imagine that as I do research for these videos, I come across some interesting tidbits from the Department of Veterans Affairs. One of the most interesting ones I found lately is what they call pension poachers. And to understand how this scam works, we're going to have to talk about the VA's pension. This is not the pension that's paid by the Department of Defense for retired military. And it is not the disability payment that the Veterans Administration pays for veterans who have service-connected injuries or illnesses. The VA pension program is an entirely different program that provides a monthly benefit for certain wartime veterans who have financial needs. Now look, most of my target audience is not going to qualify for this program, so I'm just going to do sort of a wave-top explanation of it. But what I really want to get to is the scam itself, because I think that it crops up in other situations. If you want to know more about the VA pension program, drop a note in the comments. Okay, the VA pension program has three parts. The basic program is for certain wartime veterans whose countable income is below a threshold and their net worth is below a limit set by Congress. The next part of the program is called Aid and Assistance, and it's for the bedridden or people who need help feeding, dressing, bathing themselves. And then there's the housebound portion, which is for people who can't leave their home. The important thing for pension poachers are those income and net worth limits. According to the Government Accountability Office, as many as 200 financial firms offer financial assistance or estate planning to help veterans hide their net worth or their income in order to qualify for these programs. All right, now is a good time to remind you that I am not a certified financial advisor. And the way you can check this is by going to brokercheck.com and typing in my name. You get nothing. But the reason that I mention BrokerCheck is because if somebody starts recommending really clever techniques to deceive the VA, the first thing I would do is look them up on BrokerCheck. Not only can you see what kind of licenses they have, but you can also see if there's been any disciplinary actions against them or citations. The other thing is to understand how this scam works. There are a lot of ways that you can reduce income and net worth, such as by pulling money out of retirement accounts or putting assets into living trusts. But there can be flaws in these techniques. Withdrawing from your retirement accounts can come with huge early withdrawal penalties. Trusts can be expensive to set up in the first place, and then the scammers can put themselves in a position where they're paid to manage the trust, and the veteran loses the ability to control the assets to make sure that they're not siphoned off by the scammers. And aside from the upfront costs to set up one of these trusts and the risks associated with that, the VA isn't stupid. They do a 3-year look back on your finances, and trust me, they're going to notice the disappearance of all your net worth. What's more, if the VA does catch this kind of fraud, it's the veteran who suffers the most. The scammers are going to hide behind their role as advisors, and they're going to say that it was the veteran who made the decision to follow this path. So look, there are a couple things to keep in mind. Aside from blatantly bad advice, there are two dead giveaways to watch out for. Number one, nobody can guarantee the outcome of a VA claim. So if you start hearing people talking about guarantees, steer clear. And number two, nobody should be charging you to submit an initial claim to the Veterans Administration, not even attorneys. There are plenty of veteran service organizations that can help you prepare your claim and get what you truly deserve. If you want to learn more about finding the VSO that is best for you, watch this video.